Nike, Alex Eala, Georgina Camus, merch.
I feel so honored and I feel so blessed.
Nike World Headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon, does not adorn its hallways for athletes who are merely promising.
The flower in the hair was an idea of Nike's.
However, enormous posters adorned those walls on February 27, 2026 to match winning moments, career highlights, and one iconic picture, white sampaguita in bloom.
National flower of the Philippines. It's called the sampaguita. And kind of the whole idea behind it is
The Philippines' national flower is emblazoned on a personalized t-shirt made just for a 20-year-old who is ranked 29th in the world. The tale of how a single hair tie brought Alex Eala to the world's most influential sportswear campus begins 7 months prior on the center court lawn Eala's 2026 run, which included defeating Coco Gauff at Indian Wells, recovering from a setback against Laura Siegemann at Miami, and making it to the round of 16 at consecutive WTA 1000 events, is already well known to the audience. Most people are unaware that Nike's investment in her was growing at the same rate. In less than 8 months, it went from a single personalized accessory to a complete limited edition collection and a red carpet visit to the company's headquarters. When the tennis community realized what Nike had created, social media was rocked by the response. Alex Eala is still viewed by the larger WTA ecosystem as a player to keep an eye on, a rising talent, and someone who could be significant in a few years. It seems that Nike completely rejected such schedule. Nike was commissioning a Manila-based artist to create a special Sampaguita t-shirt, which would only be available in the Philippines, but the establishment hesitated and supposedly seeing it sell out without any international marketing assistance. Social media was overrun by Filipino admirers who dubbed her Nike's new it girl. The discrepancy between the market's actual reaction and the tennis industry's classification of Eala grew to be enormous. This was never a tennis player featured in a lifestyle tee. The WTA had no involvement in the creation of this cultural statement, which was encased in Nike's global infrastructure. The customary gatekeepers of the court watched a coronation that they could not have predicted or planned. It all began with a single item that no camera was meant to become fixated on. Nike gave Alex Eala a custom-made white sampaguita hair tie for her center court debut at Wimbledon in 2025. There was no press release, no advertising campaign, just the national flower of the Philippines woven into the biggest stage in tennis. It serves as a reminder of my origins and everything that led me here, according to Eala's later description. The plot was never supposed to revolve on the hair it turned become the starting point. The In Full Bloom t-shirt, a limited edition Nike by U creation, created by Manila artist Gina Camus, was the result of that origin by July 2025. The design, which debuted exclusively through Park Access, Nike's official Philippine shop, around July 21st, featured a blooming sampaguita set against a green tennis court pattern. There is no international distribution, no celebrity push, and no traditional advertising engine behind it, according to reports from fans on social media that it is selling out quickly. Days later, while Eala was wearing the shirt for her Vogue Philippines cover photo shoot, her father stood aside and whispered 3 words that spoke louder than any sales statistic.
Sobrang happy. It's been a, dream since she was a kid to see her dream come true. Grabe. I'm speechless. It's amazing.
She is pleased with her attire. Oh, she's grinning.
I am a fashion lover. I like to style myself. I like to look good. I feel good, makes me more confident. So
The merchandise wasn't a product. Wearing it on her chest and printing it on a magazine cover for the entire nation to see was identification. Identity became architecture during the visit to the Nike headquarters in February 2026. Eala was practicing for Indian Wells on Monday, by Thursday. She was strolling through Beaverton, Oregon, passing paintings of her own career on the walls, standing next to the Sampaguita shirt on display like a museum piece, and getting custom sneakers made just for her. She was not asked to participate in a picture shoot by Nike. She was physically integrated into the Cape campus, which is also where the brand chooses its future. That visit's details all pointed in the same way. The trajectory was always going in this direction. There was never just one hair it was the first chapter. The on-court outcomes came in unison. Eala defeated Coco Gauff 6-2 at Indian Wells, and Gauff withdrew from the second set at 0-2. She overcame a setback against Siegemann at Miami and defeated Magdalena 6-3-7-6 to go to the round of 16. Her ranking reached a career-high 29, and with each game and merchandise drop, her commercial coronation and competitive credibility came at the same time. Eala responded without hesitation to questions from reporters during the Miami press conference regarding the Nike alliance and the possibility of unique on-court uniforms. She declared that she would adore it, 20-year-old who looks straight ahead and shows that. She is ready to face the future. You saw this coming long before the rest of the squad if you understood what the Sampaguita hair tie signified when you first saw it on center court, before the t-shirt, before the headquarters, and before the cover shot. The world of tennis caught up.
Filipino Goles Camus at the Alex Eala tote bag.
Georgina Camus was not a freelancer chosen at random from a database of portfolios. She is an artist from Manila who was personally chosen by Nike to adapt the cultural significance of a national emblem into a wearable design. This assignment required an awareness of the significance of the Sampaguita to more than 100 million people, in addition to aesthetics. Camus used her own words to describe the work. Designed to encourage the future generation to thrive in their own time, this personalized t-shirt is a representation of self-control, bravery, and full-circle development. No player in WTA history has ever had a custom Nike merch piece rooted in their national flower and designed by an artist from their home country. This project was not outsourced by Nike. They incorporated it into the culture it was intended to celebrate. Nike's growing dedication to IALA is not a singular sponsorship choice. T indicates a change in the commercial center of gravity of the WTA. Long disregarded by the sport's established European and North American power structure, Southeast Asian markets have recently demonstrated their ability to create sell-out demand without the need for a single billboard in New York or London. In a few weeks, the 2026 clay season will begin. In May, Roland Garros will arrive. In July, Wimbledon is next. The Grand Slam schedule concludes in August with the U.S. Open. Question that did not exist a year ago is now present in every one of those competitions. What will Alex Eala wear? And how many individuals from the Philippines and its diaspora around the world will want to accompany her? Nike is aware that her success is their success. The scoreboard is not erased by the coronation. LFL lost to Carolina Muchova 0-6, 2-6 at the Miami Open a few days ago. This was her second straight heavy round of 16 loss to a Czech opponent at a WTA 1000 event. She did not sidestep at her post-match press conference. She talked about being thankful and discovering her boundaries. The following morning, she was back on the practice court, sporting a white hair tie on center court grass, a Sampaguita t-shirt that apparently flew off shelves without a single worldwide advertisement. Career murals inside Nike World Headquarters, a career-high ranking, and a 20-year old who confidently told the media that she was prepared for what lay ahead. Nike did not create a sponsorship package around Alex Eala. It is the official acknowledgement that a single player can move product while carrying the pride of a whole country onto every court she plays on. Thus, it remains to be seen if Nike would provide Alex Eala with a fully customized on-court uniform by the U.S. Open. Will the Sampaguita be on it if they do? The next Grand Slam cycle has already begun. Wimbledon, Roland Garros, and Flushing Meadows. Every competition is a new chapter in a narrative that is developing more quickly than anyone outside of her fan base could have imagined. You are witnessing this firsthand if you are not subscribed. Since the bloom opened at Wimbledon, every petal has landed just where it was meant to, so subscribe now.
The whole message is to just have something that, a piece of home with me on such an iconic court. Yeah.